日本時間3月29日、米国時間28日、ドジャースタジアムで行われた MLB 公式戦、ドジャース対タイガースの試合で、大谷翔平が主役となる鮮烈な活躍を見せた、情報提供、スポーツネット LA。試合は現地時間夜9時にプレーボール。試合前、スポーツネット LA の専門家らは、ホームに帰ったドジャースは時差ボケを乗り越え、攻撃陣の調子も上がっている、と分析し、特に大谷の打撃に大きな期待を寄せていた。注目の第1打席、大谷は初球から積極的にスイングを仕掛け、強烈なライナー性の打球を放ち、スタジアムは一瞬にして熱狂の渦に。さらに第3打席では相手先発フラハティの変化球を完璧に捉え、右翼方向への豪快なホームランを叩き込み、観客とチームメイトを熱狂させた。試合中の専門家解説でも、まさに別格、彼の打席は特別なエネルギーをもたらす、と大谷の打撃を絶賛。ドジャースはタイガースを相手に快勝し、本拠地で最高のパフォーマンスを披露した大谷の活躍で、ファンにとって忘れられない一夜となった。この後も、大谷翔平の打席映像や専門家解説を、日本語字幕付きで引き続きお楽しみください。
Right now, let's head inside the stadium, check in with Kirsten Watson. She joins us live with more on this ring celebration night here at Dodger Stadium. Hi there, Kirsten.
Hi, John. This is the day that every single one of these guys and the fans, to be honest, have been waiting for. There has been so much excitement, whether it's been today, whether it's been really the last few months, everyone talking about what is the ring going to look like. And let me tell you, the Dodgers, they are not telling anyone what this ring looks like. Only like 1 or 2 players have seen it. But today I had to ask a couple of the guys just how excited they are as to what the ring is going to be like and what this ceremony is going to be like.
So for today, I haven't seen the ring. Some guys have. I told myself, I'm like, I want to open the box and be just, wow, right. I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, this year is a new year, but it's also super meaningful to celebrate what we did last year. And it's going to be a very, very special day.
I think we're all pretty excited. Kind of weird not doing it on opening day. I think all of us were kind of hoping to see it on the first day, and I know Asher was, but it's well worth the wait. I think all of us are anxious to see what the design looks like, and being able to experience it in 20 on the field with the fans was pretty special, and just looking forward to it again here.
It's an amazing feeling when you get to kind of like get to feel a little bit of what it was last year again, and I can't wait to see the ring, to see the reactions of my teammates, my family, and all the fans. I'm happy to be here and enjoying this moment as much as I can.
Yeah, it's so fun to get to do this. Obviously the first one was a blast, and so I'm excited to see this ring. I know they probably went all out for it, so it's going to be awesome. And just kind of a culmination of the season last year. Even though I didn't have a huge part in it, to be able to see it and get to do it again is awesome.
Well, guys, like I said, nobody knows what it looks like, but everyone is so excited. And now, moments away, we will all be seeing the ring very soon, guys.
Once again with Kirsten joining us live with more on tonight's game. Hi there, Kirsten.
Hi, John. Well, first, I just want to set the scene before we head into Dave Roberts Town. Of course, there is a little bit of a stomach bug that's been going around the team. Mookie Betts was dealing with it a while ago. Kike Hernandez is currently under the weather, dealing with it. He will be here for the ring ceremony, though. So with no Will Smith in the lineup, that, of course, was a question of just how he's feeling. Dave Roberts talked about him just getting a day of rest today, and also talked about Jack Flaherty, who's on the mound for the Tigers today.
No, Will is fine. It's just a day. I want to, manage him accordingly as far as kind of the workload, and he hasn't caught 3 in a row since last year, and so we'll build him up. He'll catch 2 this series, 2 the next series, and then we'll sort of go from there.
Hey, Dave, what did Jack Flaherty mean to you guys last year after coming up in trade?
Somewhat of a savior, to be honest with you. Jack, we were in a position last year where we were reeling with starting pitching, and we needed someone who can take the baseball every 5th day to go pitch meaningful innings, give us a chance to win, and kind of stabilize things on the pitching side. And Jack, hometown guy, it was his dream to pitch for the Dodgers, and he delivered. And so he's going to be a friend of mine for life, and I couldn't have been more happy. He was the right person, the right time for our club, And I'm happy that, he got family and friends. I got to see him in a Dodger uniform, get a championship ring. And now we can go beat him up today, and he'll give him his ring tomorrow.
I love what Dave Roberts said about Jack Flaherty. He was the right guy at the right time to help them go on that run and ultimately win the World Series. With today being the ring ceremony, he's actually not going to get his ring since he is starting for the Tigers, but he's going to get it tomorrow with a special ceremony just for him, guys.
Time to call your shot, brought to you by Southern California Toyota. Nomar, you are first up on ring ceremony night. Who you going with?
Yeah, well, you know what? I called this gentleman earlier. It was against the Angels, and he ended up going deep. But this is for reals. So I'm going to go with Max Muncy going big fly today. He's going to hit one out.
Did you just say this is for reals?
For reals. This is for reals. Yeah.
Yes, this is the real thing. I love that call shot. I'm going with the guy who's hitless on the season. Okay, he's played one game. I am going with Fab Five Freddy. Breaks out, big way. Big fly.
I like both of those shot calls. You go back to last season, Shohei Ohtani has a 15-game hitting streak in regular season games, hitting .523 with 9 bombs, 24 RBIs. Jerry, safe to say this year he's already picked up where he left off last season. Homered in the final game in Japan, homered again last night.
Yeah, he's locked in. Listen, he is a special player, a special talent. Anytime you roll something up there, middle of the plate, he will hammer it. And this is what I love about Shohei. Especially with 2 strikes, he shortens up and will go the other way. But don't you make a mistake middle of the plate, because he will drive it out of the ballpark. He'll go into his Ichiro swing with 2 strikes, looking for hard contact.
I'm going to find something derogatory to say about Shohei. He's great. There it is. I mean, it really is simple as that. And it's definitely so fun to watch. Obviously picking up right where he left off. We were talking about earlier about NL MVP, and we would not be surprised if he wins it again.
Well, and he's going to be trying to do that this year, win his 4th league MVP. And it's just incredible because this is the guy when he was back in high school, Nomar. He said he wanted to win 2 World Series, I think by the age of 31 or 32. He's got to win another one now.
Don't be afraid. It's not that hard. But obviously, this is the mentality, right? When he came over, when he signed that contract with the Dodgers, obviously, we know money, signing a big money contract like that. But it was also to go out there and win championships. He knows the team that he's on. He definitely provided, some highlights and just, some fun baseball to watch all last year. And he's going to do it again.
All right, after the break, the moment we've all been waiting for. The World Series champions with their ring ceremony. This is going to be fun.
Dodger Stadium, another beautiful night, another special night as this season continues, and it seems like each day something to celebrate. We welcome inside Joe Davis. You just saw Earl Hershiser. He'll be back up here. Hopefully not in too long to get an elevator held for him. Get him back up here. We'll join Kirsten in a moment as well. They win a championship last year, and what a start to this season between the trip to Japan, the ceremonies here this week, and against 3 really good starting pitchers, a 3-0 start. Moments ago, down in the field, Kirsten Watson, a little preview of that hardware with Mookie Betts.
Mookie, this ring ceremony, it was spectacular. You have the ring in your hand. Is it everything you imagine and more?
It's more. It's more. This is one of the coolest things I've ever gotten. I mean, fortunately I have 3, but I think this one, this is probably my favorite one.
You told me you wanted to fill your whole hand with rings. You guys are now 3-0 to start the season. You ready to add some more hardware to your hand?
Absolutely. I mean, I definitely want to get another one and see what the Dodgers have in store. But doing this in Dodger Stadium and in front of all these Dodger fans is just amazing and a blessing come true.
You show us the ring real quick. Just show it up there.
Look at this. They got the inside of it. It's a beautiful thing.
Enjoy every second. Thank you so much, Mookie. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
All right, and a fitting pitching matchup on a weekend where we celebrate last year's championship team, last year's World Series run. Jack Flaherty, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, guys that combined started more than half of the postseason games. For Yamamoto, it's already his 2nd start of the year. He looked really good on opening day in Japan, getting the win for the Dodgers, and tries to get off to a 2-0 start here.
This order presented by your Southern California helpful Honda dealer. You know who it is leading things off. There's Ohtani, then Betts and Freeman with Teoscar Hernandez hitting cleanup. Muncy hitting 5th. Tommy Edman down to the 6th spot. Conforto's first start at home, and Pages and Barnes finish things up for Dave Roberts against an old friend in Jack Flaherty. His first one to Ohtani is downstairs, ball 1. Welcome back ×2 for Jack Flaherty. Back to the Tigers. That's where the Dodgers got him from last year. And, of course, back to Dodger Stadium, where he helped his hometown team win the World Series. 2-0 on Ohtani. This is much more than just another start for Jack. Talking to him yesterday, he said, yeah, it's already, you're starting a new season with kind of a new team, back with a new contract. You're going to have a lot of emotions from that, but then everything else, starting at here, seeing all his old friends. He's going to get his ring tomorrow. This is a million emotions going through Jack tonight, and he's falling behind Ohtani 3-0 to start it. Green light if he wants it. Jumps out of the way, and it's a 4-pitch walk. What's Jack got?
Well, he's got a lot of pitches, 5 of them. Throws a lot of fastball, sliders, and curves. Got rid of the cutter last year, and that was a good decision. When he has the 4-seamer in the strike zone, he can really get you to chase, especially with the knuckle curve.
He's one of the best pitchers in baseball last year. Came over to the Dodgers, went 6-2. Delivers to Mookie Betts. Over the heart of the plate and fouled back. Mookie hitting a walk and a run scored yesterday in his season debut. After missing, of course, the 2 games in Japan, battling that stomach bug, using the days between Japan and opening day to start to get right. Said that he's feeling closer and closer. Each day feels a little bit better. Put a little bit of weight back on, and he said he's confident and comfortable that he's going to get to where he needs to go, because he says, I've got the blueprint. I've put the weight on already. Did it with a very specific plan that we have written down this offseason, and I'm just going to do the same thing. Should be 2. Torres takes it himself. Twin killing.
Take home a Shohei Ohtani 2024 National League MVP bobblehead. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
That's some great producing. Mike Levy's in mid-season form. An Ohtani promo and an Ohtani in the batter's box. In fact, the Ohtani. Yes, the batter's box. Walked his first time on 4 pitches. 3-time MVP, trying to join Barry Bonds as the first guy, or as the only other guy to win 3 straight. 3 of the last 4 seasons he's won. He's joined Frank Robinson already as the only guy to win MVP in both leagues. Sends this one a mile into the sky. Shallow center field, Trey Sweeney and Ryan Kreidler. Eventually it comes down, and it's the first out of the 4th. Dodgers down 2-0. Just 1 hit against Jack Flaherty as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the top of the order comes up. Ohtani in this one, a 4-pitch walk in the 1st inning, a fly out in the 4th inning. After he had 54 home runs in his first season as a Dodger, he's got 2 in the first 3 games this year. 1 to the pull side in Tokyo, 1 the other way yesterday. The first pitch from Flaherty here in the 6th. Ohtani fouls it off.
ESPN handled the first game, and I got a chance to sit down right in the front row behind home plate. And the person I was with said, doesn't it have a different sound when he makes contact? And I said, it sure does.
Even, we talked about this last year, but even like the fly ball that he hit last inning, it's just different than everybody else's fly balls.
This lever system and his ability to use all of its potential.
Big, strong. He's a monster in the weight room. And then there's the flexibility, the rubber band component of it that's developed partially with his years as a swimmer. Was a good enough swimmer where the thought was that he pursued that, he would have been an Olympian. But a lot of the shoulder flexibility that he has that leads to some of the stuff we're talking about comes from those days and that mobility.
Shortstop,
Yesterday, he hit a ball like that towards second base, and it was hit a little bit harder and made it through for a single. That one he almost got.
One away in the sixth inning. Mookie Betts comes up. Off the end of the bat, shallow center field, and the Dodgers have a couple hits in this game, both of them dunk shots. Betts is on, and the tying run is coming up.
Who needs more bat speed?
Right? Hit him where they aim.
You take it. It's amazing how a ball hit like this will bring a hitter confidence just because he gets the positive result.
Hey, if he hadn't gotten sick, that's a fly out to center.
That's right.
Freddie Freeman. Left center field, pretty deep. Kreidler back. Freddie Freeman ties the game. Here comes Freeman with the tying run, and here come the Freddie chants.
In the ring ceremony, they saved the best for last. It was Mookie third to last, Freddie second to last, and Ohtani last.
ついに来たこの歴史的瞬間がドジャースの本拠地スタジアムで世界中が固唾を飲んで見守った歓喜の瞬間が幕を開けた。ワールドシリーズを制覇した英雄たちに栄光のチャンピオンリングが贈られる日である。ファンも選手もこの日をどれだけ待ち望んでいただろうか。リングのデザインは徹底的に秘密にされ、その謎めいた姿に選手たちはもちろん、スタジアムに詰めかけたファンも胸の高鳴りを抑えきれない様子だった。そんな祝福ムードの中で、ひときわ注目を浴びたのはやはり我らが誇る日本球界の至宝、大谷翔平であった。日本での東京シリーズを圧倒的なパフォーマンスで締めくくり、米国に帰還したばかりの大谷、その勢いは衰えるどころか、ますます加速していると言える。直近の試合でもホームランを放ち、昨季から継続する15試合連続安打記録を驚異的な打率で維持している。彼のバットが振られるたび、地球の裏側まで震えるような衝撃が走る。スタジアムではリング授与式を前に、選手たちが感激のコメントを寄せていた。去年の喜びを再び味わえる最高の瞬間、と語る選手もいれば、早くリングを見てみたい、と興奮気味に話す者もいた。その中でも大谷翔平の存在感は別格だ。誰よりも高い目標を掲げ、常にチームを牽引する姿勢。彼がスタジアムに現れるだけで空気が一変し、ファンの歓声は頂点に達する。もはや彼はただの一流選手ではなく、生きる伝説となった。しかし、チームには不安要素もある。主力の一人、ムーキー・ベッツが原因不明の体調不良により試合直前に欠場を余儀なくされた。食べ物が喉を通らず、急激な体重減少に悩まされているという。検査では異常なしと診断されたが、未だ原因はつかめていない。それでも本人は、早く試合に戻りたい、と必死の闘志を見せている。その不在を埋めるべく、大谷翔平にさらに大きな期待が寄せられているのだ。かつて彼が高校時代に掲げた夢は、30代前半までに2度の世界一を達成することだった。その1度目はすでに現実となったが、大谷自身が納得するはずはないだろう。さらなる高みを目指し、再び頂点をつかもうとするその背中に、世界中が魅了されている。これから始まるシーズンで、大谷翔平がまた新たな伝説を打ち立てることは間違いない。見る者すべてを虜にするその華麗なプレー、圧倒的な存在感、皆さん、決して目を離さないでいただきたい。彼が刻む次なる神話の瞬間を、私たちと共に見届けようではないか。